Hello everyone, hello, I'm back. I'm still a bit croaky, so just ignore that. But I'll admit that Sheffield, I went to Sheffield because that's where my friends live. I met Boo, who's pictured. Boo is one of my best friends. She's like a sister to me, and I, couldn't live without her. Amazing lady. And I met Aaron, who's hopefully pictured. I'll put the pictures up if I remember, he's a star as well. You know, I was going to meet my other friend Paula, but unfortunately COVID stopped that from happening. And that's why I went, and that was amazing. That was the best thing about this year. I really needed it after the shit year I'd had. But Sheffield itself wasn't, well, it wasn't, I wouldn't go back to Sheffield, let's put it that way. I didn't have a bad experience, but there was nothing that really stood out to me. I went to Manchester and Liverpool because of the music scene, because of certain bands that I'm a huge fan of. Hint, hint, you probably hear because of this band. We'll get to it. Hotel was a dive. It was an Ibis budget hotel. It was in the name, but I really didn't like the room. Anyway, so while you're on the video, because I'm getting ahead of myself. The whole trip, there's not much to say because it wasn't that interesting. But while you're on the video, right, get to it. So on Saturday, I went to the botanical gardens, which were actually beautiful. To be fair, they were stunning, and I had a lovely walk round. I do like parks and flowers, and I don't know all the fancy flower stuff, but I love it. Anyway, once I'd left there, I thought I'd go and find a record shop I'd seen on Google Maps called Tone Arm Records in Sheffield. So I set off, I walked through a cemetery, over a river, and then I'm in proper rural Sheffield. Somewhere I'd never been before. I didn't find the record shop. For whatever reason, it either isn't there anymore, or I just missed it. But Google was saying it's here when it wasn't, and I was getting really frustrated. So I cancelled that and thought I'd walk back. I started walking back, and there I see it. It's like Antiques Emporium, and it looks quite big. And I don't know what possessed me to go inside, but I just thought, I've never been in an antique shop before. I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere, at least in my opinion. I'd never been to Sheffield before, so I go in, and you wouldn't believe it. So I'm having a look round, and there's some really pretty stuff. Might be ashamed to admit I really enjoyed looking for an antique shop. I kind of want to do it again. But then I see it. They have it on the wall. It's the only vinyl they had in the shop. But I don't know how they got it, but it's there. And for £30, which I couldn't believe, I got the Beatles' Please Please Me, 1963 4th UK mono pressing with original Ematex inner sleeve. Look at that beautiful mono Beatles album. This is 58 years old, and it's in. Alright, so when you buy these really old records, the outer sleeves usually get a bit broken. Let me get it out for you. But what they've done is they've just sellotaped. So this has obviously been sellotaped over the years, which, it's in good nick. You may remember I had this before, or at least had a copy of this before, and I sold them all. But it's beautiful. So let me get it out for you. So this is the original sleeve from the 60s, which is beautiful. We'll put that away because that's just a dust magnet, and that's going to make me ill. But it's been re-sleeved. We have put that on there. I'll hold that up to the screen so you can read it if you're interested. And then we will take him out. Beautiful, beautiful. There's a few scratches, but nothing major. I've played it all the way through. It sounds amazing. George Martin said you haven't heard the Beatles until you've heard them in mono. And he was right. This sounds gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is the thing. So I didn't really plan on going to Sheffield. It was just I just decided one day I need to see my friends. I'm going up to Sheffield. Many of them, I'm seeing them for the first time. So it was really unplanned. Most of my trips are. And I didn't know that antique shop existed. I was only there because I decided to go find something and then I got lost. So this is, at least in my opinion, this is fate. This is, it's destiny. That I would find this, and I'm so happy. You have no idea how much I'm happy to own this. And if you ever, they're pretty hard to find. And I swear I can sell that on eBay for a lot more money than I paid, but I'm not going to at the moment because I really like listening to it. But anyway, Sheffield as a whole, it is a nice city, and the centre was quite lovely, but I wouldn't go back. I'm actually going to York next, and then I kind of want to go back to Liverpool, Liverpool was the best place I've ever been to. The Merseyside is my happy place. Absolute happy place. But yeah, thanks for watching. Videos are still all over the place because I'm a bit ill. But I'll see you again soon. Take care, everyone.